Alright guys, we're in chapter 12, section 5. We're dividing polynomials. It's not real hard. You got to pay attention to make sure you got it. The other day, I think the video was kind of blurred and messed up. But right here, when we were dividing rational expressions, okay, and we had two fractions divided by each other, can't really divide those. So what you have to do is you have to flip the back part, the 10x to the third divided by 21, flip that to where you get this, and that changes this to a multiplication sign, okay? That's the big thing. And then you simplify from there, okay? You can simplify by cross factoring, or you can multiply it all the way across and then factor it down, okay? But we're in chapter 12, section 5 today. Let's look at example 1. 3r squared minus 15r is divided by 3r. Okay, so we got 3r squared minus 15r divided by 3r. Okay, so basically what this is saying 3r squared divided by 3r minus 15r divided by 3r. Correct? That's basically all it's saying. When you divide 3r squared divided by 3r, you're left with the 3's cancel out, okay? This r will cancel this out, so all you're left with what? R, okay? 15r divided by 3 is what? R's cancel. 15 divided by 3 is 5. And there's your answer for example 1. Example 1 is really, really simple. It's not real hard. Let's move on to example 2. We got n squared plus 10n plus 12 divided by 5n. Okay? So basically, this is asking the same exact thing as what it asked up here. Okay? We'll have n squared plus 10n plus 12, and every single one of these is divided by 5n. 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 Okay? So, n squared divided by 5n. We know that'll take away that, so we're just left with what? N over 5, because n can't divide into 5, okay? Now, we got here, put our plus sign down, sorry. 10n divided by 5n. N's cancel, 10 divided by 5 is 2, okay? 12 divided by 5n, we can't cancel an n. 12 doesn't divide into 5, so if you want to, we can just leave it as 12 divided by 5n, okay? And then that'll be our answer for now. In the future, we'll go a little bit further than that, okay? Let's look at example 3. So we got s squared plus 6s minus 7 divided by s plus 7, okay? I'm sorry if my s's look like 5's over here, but y'all know what the problem is, okay? S squared plus 6s minus 7 divided by s plus 7, okay? Now, in our other ones, we've just had a number and a variable multiplied together right here. We've had a 5n, a 3r, okay? We can divide this, okay? We can. But the first thing that I want you to look at is, can we factor this out? And can it be perfect, okay? And by that, I mean, can we factor this and we get two numbers that multiply and get -7, and add and subtract and get 6, okay? Let's try it out. We got s and s, okay? Okay, I just brought this down to right here, okay? Two numbers that multiply and get into 7, okay? The two things I think of is what? 7 and 1, okay? So, we got to align our signs up where when we multiply them, they get -7, but they also add or subtract and get 6, okay? I'm thinking +7, -1, right? Because 7 minus 1 is 6. 7 times -1 is 7, okay? So now, can we eliminate anything, okay? Is there anything alike that's on the top and the bottom that we can eliminate? these s plus 7s are alike, right? If they're alike, they're on top and they're bottom, we can eliminate them. This is basically like saying, okay, this is 7, this is 7. Okay, 7 divided by 7 is what? 1. Okay, so we eliminated those. So all we're left with is s minus 1, and we get our answer. Okay? Let's move over to the back page. Okay? All right, so we're doing long division now. Okay? It's the same thing that we've been doing, okay? Don't freak out by hearing the word long division. Okay? So, we're going to look at this like we did our last problem. The first thing we want to look at, is there anything that multiplies and gets, multiplies together and gets 24, and then add or subtracts and gets 3? I can't think of anything. I'm thinking of 6 and 4 multiplying gets 24. That's not going to get us 3. 8 and 3 multiplies together and get 24. That's not going to get us 3. 12 and 2, no, not going to get us 3, okay? So when we can't do that, we're going to do long division. Long division's not hard. Don't let that word, okay, mess you up. So now, we're going to set it up like a normal division problem, okay? Just like you would divide 3 into 24, okay? 2 into 6, okay? Don't let this mess you up. So, what we have to do when our first thing is we have to find something that goes into x squared and something with 4 that goes into 3x. The reason I'm saying that, okay, is because if we decided, okay, we're going to try to divide x minus 4 into x squared, okay, you're going to have, all kind of numbers messed up here, okay? So the first thing that we're looking at, in my eyes, is what is something that we can multiply x by and get x squared? We can multiply x, right? Okay, that's what we've got to get this first one divided out, and then whatever's left over, we'll try and work it out with this 3x, okay? But x times x, we're going to get x squared, okay? So we can eliminate that, okay? But the part that sucks is we also have to multiply x times 4x, so we're not going to be able to eliminate 3x yet, okay? X times a negative 4 is negative 4x, okay? Now, this is the part that you got to pay attention to because it can get just a little bit tricky, okay? This is x squared plus x squared, right? Because there's no sign here, so it's x squared, okay? But to eliminate it, we've got to subtract here to eliminate it. So this entire bottom, we're planning on subtracting. So if we're planning on subtracting, a minus and a minus right here is going to turn this into what? A positive, okay? So we got 3x plus 4x, and that equals 7x. And then, like any normal division problem, we bring down everything that's left over, okay? So to recap, right here, I multiplied x into x minus 4 to really get rid of this x squared, okay? I got x squared, then I multiplied x minus 4, we got 4x, or we got negative 4x, okay? But I knew I had to subtract these x squareds to get rid of them. And when I subtracted, it got rid of this minus sign and turned it into a positive sign. And we got 7x minus 24. Now, we got to find something that multiplies x and gets 7x so we can eliminate that. I'm thinking 7, right? 7 times x, 7x. 7 times negative 4 is negative 28. So same situation that we were right here, okay? If I add these, I'm going to get 14x, and I didn't eliminate anything, okay? So I'm going to subtract them, and that eliminates them. They're done, okay? But since I subtracted it, it's going to turn this negative sign into a positive, okay? Negative 24 plus 28 is 4, okay? Well, I don't have anything else to multiply into, so we're going to have a remainder of 4. okay? And this is how you write your remainder. You write remainder of 4 over what we divided by, x minus 4. And that's how you do long division, okay? It's not too bad. Example 5 is basically the same thing. All they did was they left out my a squared right here to try and confuse you, okay? But I believe all your example problems are pretty straightforward. They're exactly like the one we just did. So 15 through 17, if you get confused, look back to what I did right here, okay? Good luck. Let me know if you need any help.